Literally just a few weeks ago, I remember looking around and being like, I've been so good lately. I've hardly been getting any new puzzles. I've been solving the ones that I do have. And then, in the last couple of weeks, I went on a little bit of an eBay spree, and some of you guys sent me some puzzles, and now we're here. So it's finally time to open all of these up and see what's inside. I have been collecting all of these boxes since my last haul, so, that's a couple months. I think this is fine for a couple months. Anyway, there is one puzzle in here that I'm the most excited about. I know that I should probably build up to the most exciting one, but I'm just going to do it first because I want to open it. So, okay, I'm looking for a box from Sheila. I really should have put it on top. Let me find it. Okay, not in that stack. Is it over here? Oh, I found it. I found it. It is this one. All right, in this box is a puzzle that I've been looking for such a long time. Oh wow, literally nothing could have damaged this puzzle. This is so well packaged. Oh my gosh, there it is. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have one. So this is the solid red terror puzzle. This is part of the Super Challenge series from American Publishing Co. Oh, there are our solid red pieces. Another solid red puzzle for the collection. How many do I have now? Like a dozen? But here's what makes this so exciting. One sec. Look at that! I have all of them. This is the entire collection, as far as I can tell from my searches on eBay and WorthPoint. Look, it is so satisfying every time that you complete a collection of rare vintage puzzles. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have them all. So a huge shout out to Sheila for recognizing what this is and selling it to me. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. Oh, wait, she sent me something else though as a little surprise. Oh, that's so cute. Look, it's these Alice in Wonderland jigsaw puzzle postcards. Yeah, the idea is that you write your message here on the back and then you take it apart and then whoever gets it has to solve the puzzle to read your message. Oh my gosh, this video is already starting off amazing. Okay, so the next thing I want to open is actually something I bought on eBay. I had an eBay alert set up, and then as soon as this showed up, like that morning, I ordered it. And it's actually not a jigsaw puzzle, but it is a different kind of puzzle. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cool. So this is the 12-foot crossword from Lawson & Lawson. I'm sorry, from New Approaches Inc., which is what they renamed the company at some point. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, let me show you a close-up. I mean, I literally have to do vertical video because it's so tall. So look at how cool those graphics are. I love that. And then they have this funny little guarantee you can pause to read. So here's what the side looks like. Same thing over there. Any guesses? Any guesses? Oh, and then, okay, here's the back. So it is 2 6-foot long crosswords that you can hang up. It's a great icebreaker at any party. Yeah, let's see what it actually looks like. Ooh. Okay, so we have this little thing about missing pieces. Then, oh, don't look at the answers. Don't look at the answers. Nobody look. And then here is the actual thing. So it actually does feel, they called it like a linen type of paper, and it is like a coated paper. It feels very thick. This hanger is coming off of the top right there. And then we have all of our clues over here. Okay, I'll have to unroll that off camera and hang it up on the wall so you guys can see the entire thing. But this product is so rare, and I'm just so happy to have this and have another little piece of the Lawson & Lawson company, whose products don't seem to have been super successful, but I think they were all super interesting. Okay, so those were the top two that I really wanted to open, so I guess now we can just work our way down. To be honest, I've kind of forgotten what is in a lot of these boxes. Ooh, yes. Okay, so this is something that I ordered actually on Etsy. That's the one place that I found it. And I know what it is just from the shape of the package because it's so unique. Oh, wow, look at that. So do you guys remember in my last haul video when I showed the magnetic dice puzzle? In the comments, you guys were obsessed with it, and I really wanted to make a full video solving it, but I started doing some research into the company that made that puzzle, and I found this one, and I ordered it so I could show them both in this eventual video that I do. So once again, this is the Oz Jigsaw Cube, but this time it is playing card themed. Look at how cool that is. So it's actually 5 different jigsaw puzzles. So the pieces are magnetic, and then this inner box is also magnetic, and so you build the puzzle here on the box itself. And so it's 5 small puzzles that all come mixed together. And these Oz Jigsaw cubes seem to be pretty rare. Like for each different design, there only seems to be 1 or 2 that have ever shown up and been archived online. So yeah, this has been a really fun video to research, so stay tuned for that. Next, what do we have? This comes from Harry. Ooh, what did I order? This is a giant puzzle box. What did I get? I don't even remember. Oh, yes. Okay, I remember what this is. So this comes from eBay, so Harry is not someone that I was in contact with. So this is a vintage puzzle from American Publishing Co., but there's something interesting about it. Let me show you in a close-up. So here's the full puzzle. Can you spot the interesting thing? Okay, I'll show you. So up here, it has this label for the Jigsaw Puzzle Championships in Athens, Ohio, and it came out in 1982. However, if we go back to the Springbok Fever website, which has archived a lot of the information about those old puzzle championships, this puzzle was never used in one of those contests. So why does it have the championship branding? I don't know. Maybe they released it, maybe they sold it exclusively at the championships. I really have no idea. But I found out about this from a viewer named Bruce. So shout out to Bruce for telling me about this. I mean, I like the image. It's definitely a puzzle that I would want to do. So yeah, that's just very interesting and weird. I'm gonna have to ask some of the older speed puzzlers who still compete and see if any of them have any idea. Moving on. Oh my gosh, that was heavier than I thought. This I know what is in here. So there's actually 2 boxes that both come from Monica in Germany. She had some vintage puzzles that she thought I'd be interested in. So we had actually a pretty long back and forth where I looked at everything that she had, and then I picked out a couple for her to send to me. Oh my gosh, she sent me candy, German candy. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, I'm gonna open the second one and then I'll show you everything at once. Oh wow, these fit in this box so perfectly. Monica did a great job packaging these. Okay, here is my full haul from Monica in Germany. There's 4 puzzles here, so let me show you. So first we have this vintage Sleeping Beauty Disney puzzle. Here you can see 1971 from Disney. So it's 3 49-piece puzzles. So obviously kids puzzles, but I just love these old Ravensburger puzzles. That's why I was interested in this. So here's the other side. There's a lot more information. Oh, made in West Germany again. I have a few puzzles that say that. So here's what those pieces look like. This is before they started doing the blue backing. Oh, I see. Okay, so since it's 3 separate puzzles, one of them has stripes on the back, one has dots, and then one is plain. So you can separate them out before you do them. Then we've got this one, which is not a picture I would usually go for, but I love this graphic. I think that is so cool. This is from, this is from 1964, and it has the old logo before they started doing the blue triangle. So I love collecting these older puzzles. Again, look at that typography. Oh, that's so cool. It's so like classic looking. I love that. Again, this is before they started doing the blue backing. Oh, and they have these squiggly pieces, which were very popular back in the 60s and 70s, but you don't really see it in puzzles today. So that's super interesting to see from a Ravensburger. Then we've got another scene that I wouldn't typically go for, but I was basically like, any that you have with that have this old logo, I would be interested in. So this is Castle Neuschwanstein, which I still don't know how to pronounce, even though it's used in so many puzzles. But this is a 1,000-piece puzzle. Here's what the side looks like. Here's the other side. Look at how cool that is. I love that old design. And then on the back, they have some information in all kinds of different languages. So choose your language. Ooh, what is this? What is that? What came in this puzzle? Oh my gosh, look at this. It's instructions for how to glue your puzzle with some kind of glue. Oh my god, wait, it's in there. Oh my gosh, hang on. Okay, so they give you this powder, which I guess turns into glue when you mix it with water. Is that what the instructions said? Where was the English? Here we go. Yeah, so you mix it with water, and then, oh wow, I didn't know Ravensburger puzzles ever came with glue. That is so interesting. And a little sponge too. And then finally, we have this one, which is their gallery series. Again, it has the old logo. So here's what the side looks like. Look at that typography. Beautiful. Oh, okay, the box is coming open. All right. Oh, wow. Look at that. Pink backing on the pieces. Oh, I've never seen that before on a Ravensburger. Oh, that's so interesting. Well, that was an incredible vintage German puzzle haul. Thank you, Monica, for reaching out and sharing these with me. Next, I believe this one is an eBay package. Oh, no, it's not. I believe I got this straight from someone that I was emailing with. My bad. This comes from Alex, and it is the American Publishing Co. 7-Up puzzle in a can. So look at that typography. That's so cool. I was showing a bunch of these in my last haul video, and Alex had this one and offered to send it to me. So it comes from 1968. Love that. All right, moving on. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh, yes. Okay, wait, I thought this is what was in this envelope, so now I have no idea what's in this envelope. So this is another eBay purchase. This is a 3D Rubik's Cube jigsaw puzzle. So this isn't actually vintage. I think it's from 2005. Oh yeah, there we go. 2005. But I thought it was interesting that it looks like it's basically the same concept as the jigsaw cubes that I showed before. So I really haven't seen any other puzzles besides these rare vintage ones where you're building the puzzle on the side of a cube. I don't know if this is magnetic. I don't know how they attach on there, but I thought in my video I might be able to sort of connect these two, draw a through line from the 80s to 2005. Okay, well, now I have to know what is in here. It's packaged very mysteriously. What? Wait, is this clothing? What? Oh, I see. So I've been in a little bit of contact with the Jigsaw Puzzle Association in the Philippines, and they offered to send me a shirt from the recent championships that they had. That is so nice of them. There's also this, which I believe is a little magnet, and they sent me some dried mango, which I assume is like a popular snack in the Philippines. Okay, I was so confused when I opened that up, but I did give them my address to send me a shirt. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so then, I'm sure you guys recognize this. This is another Lazels puzzle. I just featured the 2 ships puzzle in my last video. So which one is this? I know that I skipped the last release because it was just a little too expensive for me, but I did get the Flare 212. Do you see that? Is that focusing? There we go. And then the next thing, I don't have the box anymore because I just really wanted to open it up and find out what was inside. So I got an email from someone who does some kind of PR with Verizon, and they were like, "We want to send you a puzzle." I was like, what puzzle is Verizon gonna send me? So this was for their March 1st Global Day of Unplugging. I missed that by quite a lot. I definitely did not unplug on March 1st. Also, it's now the beginning of June, so you can see how long I've been collecting all of these packages. But anyway, they produced this puzzle, this promotional puzzle with Verizon. The art is by a art teacher, Alessandra Seales, and I love that picture. That looks super fun. Oh, here's a little postcard showing the full picture. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna solve that. I mean, I'm not gonna unplug. I'll probably still listen to a podcast while I do it. But I haven't done a Jiggy puzzle in a while, so yeah, that's really nice of them to think of me and send me this puzzle. I don't know if it's gonna convince anyone to, use Verizon, but it's still nice of them. What's next? Okay, so I think I have just one more box with vintage puzzles, and then everything else is going to be modern puzzles. Oh boy. Oh, this is a big and heavy one. So this comes from Jeremy. He sent it quite a while ago, so I feel kind of bad that it took me so long to get to it. But there's one particular puzzle in here that I'm so excited for. Okay, as we open it up, just look at all of those beautiful vintage puzzles. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. There is so much in here. So let me take you through them. So this is the one that I was the most excited for. Look at that design. That is so cool. That is so me. And it comes in this Hexagon box, which is so unique and cool. So here is all of the info. Look at the bottom. Oh, that's so cool. And then if we look inside, here are all of the pieces. They're so bright and colorful. I cannot wait to do this one. I saw these in a Facebook group a little while ago. Somebody posted one of them, and I was instantly obsessed, and I started Googling them and making a list of all the ones I could find. So I'm so happy to have one. So then, this kind of matches the other playing card puzzle that I showed you guys. It's just a very simple playing card jigsaw puzzle. Here's all the info again from 1969. And it's a double-sided puzzle, so the back is a playing card. That's so cool. Oh, look at that. I love that. I cannot wait to solve this one. So they have the king, and then they also released a queen, which I don't believe Jeremy had to sell me, but I'm definitely looking for the queen as well. So then we have another Game of Files puzzle. This one is the Bermuda navigational chart. So I'm just continuing my Game of Files collection. Ooh, okay, this one is really interesting, and I've gotten emails asking if I've done these. So these are the Hallmark fabric puzzles from the early 2000s, and it's literally fabric glued on top of cardboard. So you get this really interesting texture on the puzzle pieces that I've never really seen before. Look at that. It looks so different from normal jigsaw puzzles because you have all of this texture on it. Okay, this one, I feel like he might have thrown in just to take up space in this box, but it's another vintage mini puzzle. Then, ooh, we have another of these old vintage Ravensburgers. This one has this interesting graphic here on the top, and it looks like this one also has the pink backing on the pieces. Very interesting. And look at that font. I feel like you would never see Ravensburger written in that font anymore now that their brand guidelines are so specific. Oh, that's so interesting. Ooh, okay, this is one that has been on my list for a while, the Experience the Edge puzzles. So look at this puzzle cut. It's frames within the puzzle, so you have all these edges inside the puzzle. So it's kind of similar to the one that I did that was entirely edge pieces, except that this one has some inside pieces as well. So I'm definitely gonna do this on my channel. Then, ooh, yes. Okay, so this is a Springbok puzzle called Mystical Ovoid. This is one of the, not pop art, but like simple kind of technological designs that has definitely been on my list. And then what is at the bottom? What do we have? Oh, yes, of course. So this is another competition puzzle. You can see it up here. This would have been one of the pairs puzzles because it's 1,000 pieces. And I'll double check online which year this one was used. Nothing on the back. Is there any info over here? Yeah, not actually a lot of info here on the box. And nothing really inside, just the pieces. But I'll go online and I'll show you guys what the top times were and what year this one was used. Eventually, I would like to have all of the 80s competition puzzles and time myself against them. So stay tuned over the next several years while I get to all of those puzzles and all those videos. Oh wait, there was one more thing from Jeremy and Dore. So they told me to flip to page 37, and look at that. It's the mini wooden bits and pieces puzzle that I had no info about where it came from. I just found it in my parents' house, but here is how it was advertised, right next to the cork one, which I also had. So this is the bits and pieces catalog from 1999, which we definitely had. I definitely would have looked through this back in 1999, so I'm gonna have to revisit everything that's in here. Okay, everything that's left is a modern puzzle that were gifted to me. So I'm just gonna run through these really fast. This one literally just got here, I think yesterday, so it just barely made the video. So this is the new series from PuzzleLove, which is a puzzle company that I'm a big fan of. I love all of their designs. So we have this one called Flourish. Then we've got a 1,000-piece puzzle called Prismatic, which is the same name as a vintage Springbok puzzle, but I just love that design. That's gonna be so fun to puzzle. And then we have one called Crafter Party, and if you know my history with DIY, this is so perfect for me. I think I literally have this pink cutting mat. I really think I could recreate most of this image with craft supplies that are in this apartment right now. Okay, I just wanted to jump in here because I actually solved this one after filming that first part of the video. And at first when I looked at it, I was like, this is fine. And then I started working on it and I was like, oh no, this is hard. And then I worked on it some more and I was like, no, this is fine, it's doable. It's definitely a tricky one, but what I did is I actually started from all of the corners because there are fewer pieces that don't have the text on it than there are text pieces. So I worked from the outside and I worked my way in. So I just wanted to give you guys that tip in case any of you want to try it. I think it is such a beautiful image. I don't personally hang puzzles on the wall, but if you're someone who frames them and puts them up, I think this one would be such a good candidate for that. So then we have a box from Oakland Puzzle Company. So I already did this puzzle and I very much enjoyed it. I think it's a really beautiful illustration. And so when Oakland Puzzle Company reached out to me, they sent me a little news segment that they were in, which showed some video of how they cut their own puzzles in-house, which I think is so interesting and pretty rare these days. Most of puzzle production is outsourced to factories. So I will say that the boxes feel fairly flimsy because they're just folded like cardstock. They're not really made of cardboard, but the pieces themselves feel totally fine. I really enjoyed the two that I did actually. Although I recently did a speedpuzzling.com contest where we did this puzzle from Boardwalk, and as I was doing it, I was like, this piece cut feels so familiar. And then I put it next to the puzzle from Oakland Puzzle Company, and it's the same piece cut. So that was just an interesting little coincidence. Then they also sent me this one, which again, I already solved. It was, a really fun picture to do as a puzzle. Then we've got this one, which is the cable car. So a lot of their puzzles are themed around like the Bay Area, California, because that's where they're based. And they also work with local artists. So here's the last one they sent me. I'm definitely excited to do this one. So then we have 3 new puzzles from Soonness, and this series I'm so excited for. Look at how colorful and fun those are gonna be. This is so perfect for me. Like, have you ever seen a more Karen puzzle? And she's been posting all of this promo for it, and it looks so beautiful on camera. Then we've also got this one. Again, that's gonna be so fun to do. I love these flat illustrations where you can just pick a color and then work your way through all of the colors. And then we've got this one. Again, you just sort of pick a color and go from there. I think I'd probably start with yellow and then move into the pinks and then the greens and then the blues. So then we have another giant box from Eeboo. Pretty much every quarter they send me like 10 or 12 new puzzles. Oh, but there was one, so they sent me the catalog ahead of time to sort of pick if there was anything specific that I wanted. There was one puzzle that I saw and I was like, I want that one. And so I couldn't wait. I already opened up this box and luckily this one was right on top. So I already solved it. This is called Sunshine Garden. And it was actually a little trickier than I thought it was going to be. Like, you just have all these flat colors, I guess sort of like the Soonness one that I just showed, just all mixed together. And I didn't help myself by doing it on a board that was a little too small because my square board was otherwise occupied with another puzzle. But I finished it in the end. It was super fun. This one is definitely staying in my permanent collection. And then we have all of these puzzles, which I haven't really looked at yet, so I'm just gonna run through them super fast. We've got poisonous mushrooms. Oh wait, hang on. This one is their new 500-piece octagonal puzzle. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'll definitely be doing that. I mean, I'm gonna do all of them. There's also another octagon one called edible mushrooms. Although, please don't take your mushroom facts from a puzzle. Please do some actual research if you're gonna be eating unconventional mushrooms. And then in the thousands, we have Parliament of Owls, Morning Kitchen, Alchemist's Orchard, Magical Fruits, Stockholm, Vintage Library, and London Market. So I think all of these will keep me busy for quite a while. Honestly, I still have more Eeboos on my to-do shelf. Like, I'm just swimming in Eeboos. And then before I go, I also just wanted to show you guys everything that I brought home from nationals. So I got this huge stack of puzzles. There we go. I got this huge stack of puzzles from Becca, and I actually solved quite a few of them while I was editing the nationals videos. Like, these 500-piece puzzles were the perfect size to just do at night after a full day of editing. I did most of them without looking at the picture, and so for a 500, that was like the perfect difficulty and amount of time. So we have one from American Publishing Company called Pretty Fancy. I loved this one. It's very much about pattern recognition, which I love in a jigsaw puzzle. I actually think this image would be really fun for a competition. Then we have A Stitch in Time, which is from also American Publishing Corporation. So actually a bunch of these have kind of a sewing or arts and crafts theme, which I really enjoyed. This one was a little tricky just because you have little bits of color all over the image. And again, I did it without looking at the picture, but overall, I really liked it. So then we have an Eaton puzzle called So and So, but like sewing because it is spools of thread. To be honest, I think I did this one like right in the middle of editing all the videos, and I was in such a cave of editing. I was like barely existing as a person, so I barely remember doing this one, but I think I liked it. Then we've got Ding Dong, which is by American Publishing Corporation. Again, just like a very busy image, but very colorful, so it was super fun to try to figure out how all of these different elements were gonna fit together. Then we have Thimbles on Parade, which is by Eaton, except I did this one right after doing a bunch of American Publishing puzzles, and I didn't look that closely at the box, and I was like, why is this piece cut different, and why is it so much harder? And then I realized it's because it's an Eaton and not American Publishing. But for this one, I definitely did look at the box. I mean, you have to. You can sort of tell the difference between the smaller thimbles and the bigger ones, but yeah, this one was hard. Then we have Wet Paint, which is actually a Seco puzzle, and it reminds me so much of the Les Puz puzzle, which is also called Wet Paint. I suspect they might have done this one and been inspired, and I think their puzzle is a great take on the concept. I think it really elevates it for this modern generation. But I also really enjoyed the original. Again, I did it without looking at the box, and so it was just a really good difficulty level. So then we have 4, which I have not done yet. So we have Collector's Plates, which is from Nordevco. Then we have another Nordevco. This one is Special Delivery, so it's a whole bunch of postage stamps. And then a third Nordevco. This one is Paperweights. And then we have one more, American Publishing. This one is the Barbie puzzle, and I love this one. All of the vintage outfits, the bright pink lines separating everything. I haven't even done it yet because I'm like saving it for a special occasion. I think this one's gonna be so fun. Oh, but I forgot to say, with the Stitch in Time puzzle, something interesting on this puzzle is that they didn't quite cut it correctly. You can see there's like a little bit of cardboard on the strip of the edge. So you can really see how they paste the image on top and then cut it. And this one didn't quite make it within the guidelines. Also, there was a random extra puzzle piece in that puzzle box. So I'm gonna have to solve all the other ones from Becca. And if it doesn't belong to those, get in touch with her and try to figure out what puzzle this was from. Okay, so then let me grab the rest of my national stuff. So, okay, it was so nice. Everyone who contributed to the event, they gave a little USA JPA mug. So since I was on a panel, I got one. I don't remember if this came in the swag bag or if I just got this separately, but Ravensburger made these puzzle stickers, which are super fun. I'll have to think about where to put them. And then here is everything that we got in the swag bag. So Eeboo provided full-size puzzles for the bag. This one, I'm pretty sure I've already done this one, so I think this is gonna go straight onto my giveaway pile. And then Ravensburger provided some mini puzzles, which a bunch of us were using to warm up before the competition. So I got this little pink car. I love this image. That would also make a really good puzzle chess puzzle. Then we have got a t-shirt. So they had all of these out on a table and you could just grab one of whatever size you were. I don't know if I'm gonna go through all of the like pamphlets and discount codes. What else is in here? I honestly barely even went through this bag. Okay, we got a mini puzzle from the Puzzled Co. That's super cute. But then Artifact gave us yes, another little mini puzzle just in an envelope. Oh my gosh, I remember this. I glanced at this and then just left the bag alone and never touched it again. So this is a paper theater kit where they give you all of these different like parts of the image already cut out, and then you glue them together and you get this 3D image. I've done some of these from this company and they're very fun, very therapeutic, just like doing a jigsaw puzzle. So even though I don't have any idea who these characters are, I'm probably still gonna do the kit. If you know who these people are, please tell me. I don't know anything about anime. This was the little info book that they gave us. So you can see that the cover is last year's custom puzzle, which I think was very cute. Les Puz gave a sticker pack, and I think I already have one of these, but now I have an extra, so now I can put Les Puz stickers everywhere. And I think that might be it for the actual stuff. There's a bunch of discount codes in here, but yeah, that's everything from the swag bag, or at least everything that stayed in the swag bag as I was going through all of my stuff that I brought home from nationals. Okay, so the very last box that I had over here is actually something that I might not show you yet. Ooh, okay. They did send the correct puzzle. This is something that I just bought on eBay. So I'm actually going to be featuring what is in here in one of my very next videos. Basically, I remembered that this puzzle existed, and then I just got it in my head. I was like, I need to do that for a video. So now I'm doing it. So I'll give you a few hints, and feel free to guess down in the comments what you think it is. Okay, it came out in 1998. After you solve the puzzle, it turns into another useful object. Well, useful, an object that has another purpose besides being a puzzle. And the box is big enough. It doesn't fully take up this box, but it's pretty big. It's pretty substantial. So, okay, that's all you're getting. Feel free to guess down below, or just wait a couple weeks and then you'll see the video. So I haven't done a code word for a while. Your code word is going to be vintage? Sure, we'll go with that. I think this was an incredible haul. So many amazing puzzles that I'm adding to the collection. Thank you to everyone who reached out to me and sold me some of these puzzles. Without you guys, this collection would not exist. Oh no, I am literally trapped. If you never see me again, I was buried under a pile of boxes.